Hey guys, welcome back. Abundant Fire, Astrology and Tarot. Just had another real interesting. Pull my cards in the morning. You couldn't make this up. So we got the Empress coming up right up out of the gate. This is typically in the future position, but this one almost seems like it's piggybacking off of yesterday. Strength popping up in the middle. That's where we're at. That's what we're dealing with. Where are we going? Well, we're going to the Emperor. That's what made me laugh so much. We got the Empress, we've got Strength, we've got the Emperor. Gotta love that. Gotta get the screen taken care of. And then the fourth card, just to round it all out, we got the Lovers. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. We got the Empress coming up first and foremost. We're leaving that sense of nurturing. We're leaving that creative and abundance and that serenity. We're tapping into strength. This inner strength, this courage, this call for self-mastery to really come in to the Emperor, to really embody that energy. This structure, this leadership, this authority and order that's needed to leave the Empress, to leave that position, to call into it and have that strength. But hey, look, it's the Lovers, it's partnership, it's alignment, it's choices made from the heart. That's a big one. That one's really, really important. We're dealing with the heart-centered issue. This is more hard stuff. We've been dealing with a lot of hard stuff. I feel like we're gonna keep dealing with a lot of hard stuff, but at least we're dealing and at least we have stuff. So you know, that's all great. That's all good. So the Empress here, the Empress is this nurturing creativity, abundance, sensuality. There's some passion there. This is our Mother Earth card. This is really just a very powerful. This is also an early card, and it's interesting, kind of silly. I don't know. This is a ridiculous spread, but they're all major arcana cards. They're all it's curious, especially when you get the Empress and the Emperor showing up together. Whenever they're coming out in a collection like that, that's very notable. That gives this integration of feminine and masculine archetypes, and that's really going from the mental aspect, from the well, now I was wrong about that because this goddess energy is actually this is earth aspect, this is manifestation energy. I mean, good Lord, I'm holding it right there. So that little wrong on that, but it's taken from this like moving from this nurture to structure, from kind of a compassion to severity, if you want to look at it like that, like the balancing and then strength to balance those opposites, the strength to tap in to the union. It really is. It's this earth, this fire and air. You've got the three with the goddess, eight with strength, four with the emperor. With the four with the emperor, that's foundation. And so we're taking this manifestation power, we're taking this inner strength and this inner mastery and this balance. Strength is so much of a balance of the physical and the spiritual. So we're bringing that energy in with it. And then we have this structured leadership, this authority and order that has to be put in place. This is necessary. This is the next step, possibly a bit of a maturity that needs to happen, that we need to come out of this energy, this acceptance, this love, this creativity, have the strength, have the strength, leave it. Leave it. Go out. Go. Do. Be strong. Be confident in yourself. Be strong. You're going to make mistakes. It's okay. It's better to make mistakes than it is to do nothing. Come on. We know this. Be strong. If it's a mistake, it's a mistake. That's fine. but you got to have the structure and the order. You got to have some guidance. You got to have a path. You got to have a plan. Maybe you've been trying to figure it out on your own and it hasn't been working. Maybe you need the inner strength to recognize that you need an outer plan. Maybe this outer plan, maybe you're trying to save a relationship. Maybe it's a new relationship. Maybe it's a new form of a relationship. This this could be as much a harmonious union as it is a open and heartfelt, a heart-centered decision. And it could be a hard truth. It could be a painful truth. It could be a lot of stuff you don't want to hear. But if it's said in love, if it's said in truth, if it's said in their truth, if it's said from truth, you don't have to agree with it for it to be true. I know that that's a tough one to hear, and that's definitely been a cause of many a fight for me, that I worry about agreement over the other person's truth. I don't have to agree with it for it to be their truth. But if I accept truth and they accept truth, and it comes from structure and it comes from love, or it's build it in with love, what you gonna do, right? So some of the other interesting aspects that we have on all this, it's just this one's a cluster. It's so many big cards, it's so many strong cards. Each one of these cards is a universe unto itself. And then to have all of this, someone is going through a radical personal transformation or a crisis of self, or well, no reason to speculate bad options. We don't need that. Some of the fun stuff in all this, looking at it, God of Strength, Emperor, the Lovers. Again, that's the 3, 8, 4, and a 6. That's we start with the manifestation, then we have mastery. Love that. Manifest it, master it. Nope, sorry. Master it, and then turn it into a foundation. Manifest it and master it. Turn it into a foundation and exploit it with love. Everything's exploitation. I hate to be like that, but damn, it's true. So exploit it with love, right? So that's a fun way to look at it. Another fun way to look at all this, the same energy in the same way that this is expressed, just in different symbols, is that it's this Venus energy of the goddess. You have the Leo in strength, but you also have Aries in the Emperor, and that's very important. That's a meaningful importance to me. And then with the Lovers with Gemini, that makes as much sense as breathing air to live. So again, it's a nurture to courage to structure for the heart-centered decision. That's really what it all boils down to. These spreads, these cards, as simple as that. If you've made it this far, it's nurture, it's courage, and it's structure. And from there, those three with love or an open heart. You can look at this all as a solo, right? We can look at this all as a solo thing, to have the nurture, the structure, and the courage to make the heart open decision and embrace whatever it is that comes next. Sounds like it's tough. Hope everything goes well. Thanks for stopping by and checking it out. As always, thanks for spending some time with us. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you think. Let us know how we're doing. Always working on some new stuff, always trying to get some other things cooking in the background, working on a channel update, well, just working on so many different things, working on getting my beard dyed because the new camera, wow, boy, the new camera is better than the old camera. So, anyway, thanks so much for stopping by. Wonderful to spend some time with you. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.